All right, we're in weather alert mode as we have the high humidity as well as temperatures that made their way into the low and mid 90s today. And of course, we needed to have our third day consecutively 90 or higher. We well surpassed 90 at Bradley International, where the records are maintained for the Hartford area. So looking back at our summer so far, we've had 3 heat waves now. The first one lasted 5 days. The second one more recently here in July lasted 3 days. And this one that's so far 3 days in duration is by far the most extreme. 95 on Saturday. 99 yesterday, and then 96 today. And this current heat wave will go into day number 4 tomorrow, perhaps a 5th day. We'll have more on that in just a moment. Currently across the state, we have temperatures that are in the mid and upper 80s across western Connecticut. We've got 90s up and down the 91 corridor, 94 in Bridgeport, 85 right now in Groton, 92 in Willimantic, and 90 in Norwich. So certainly a hot evening. But what's important to note here is we do have a cold front that's made its way through the state. There's not a whole lot of cold air behind it, but there's some slightly drier air. So that's filtering into the state on a west-northwesterly breeze at around 5 to 15 miles an hour. So dew point values are progressing in the downward direction. You can see across eastern Connecticut, still in the low and mid 70s, but moving farther west across the state, we're going into the 60s. So that slightly drier air is going to be making its way in. So because we still have those high dew point values in eastern Connecticut, that's where we still have heat index values up to around 100 degrees in Norwich and also in Chester, but certainly some improvement across the western part of our state. So our ICAM view from Hartford looking toward the southeast, showing a lot of blue sky. Any cloudiness out there is going to be melting away, especially after sunset. Our view from New Haven, checking out the green there. Things are pretty quiet, of course, and throughout the region. Again, we've got this front that's pushing through southern New England, doing so with little fanfare. We're not expecting any sort of shower or thunderstorm activity here within our borders. But again, we had the high humidity earlier. That's being suppressed now as drier air filters in on that west-northwesterly breeze. So conditions will briefly be trending slightly more comfortable, but it's still going to be hot tomorrow. Here's a check of Futurecast Tomorrow's weather today, showing the mainly clear skies this evening as well as overnight. And then throughout the day tomorrow, we'll say partly to mostly sunny and certainly dry for our Tuesday. As we head into Wednesday, that's when things start to trend a bit more unsettled with an uptick in humidity. So in the meantime, tonight, upper 60s and low 70s should do it for low temperatures to start our Tuesday. Tomorrow afternoon, still 90 or better for many communities inland, and with that wind off the land as opposed to off the water, looking at 85 to 90 even along the Connecticut coastline. On our early morning 7-day forecast for Wednesday, with a warm front moving through, we'll likely see more clouds and sunshine, chance for an isolated shower or storm, highs in the mid 80s. Now, if we're able to get enough sunshine on Wednesday, that would be day number 5 of our heat wave. Then on Thursday, near 90, sun and clouds with some thunderstorms that could be strong, potentially severe with the arrival of a cold front behind that, trending less humid for Friday and dry. The upcoming weekend looks dry and bright. Morning low temperatures eventually back in the 60s, upper 80s right now on Saturday, perhaps back in the low 90s by Sunday, and 90s with higher humidity by Monday of next week. For shoreline highs, basically after tomorrow, mid 80s through the end of the week and mid and upper 80s for the upcoming weekend.